to me also one of the things that drew me, Emistic, was the subtleness that he tries to improve people. Never in crazy drastic ways. Where, Rebbe, you ask him for a bracha, maybe you should try learning for 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day. So I remember that, it wasn't, in the beginning, it was a lot easier to get in. So between my first visit and maybe my second visit, because I was dealing with somebody in the family at that time,
right,
that I was constantly, I was nudging him, I know that. So he asked me, so how's the learning going? So I said, yeah, Baruch Hashem. So he said, but you missed 3 days this week.
Right, that's right.
So that was like direct key, like, yeah, I know exactly what's going on. So, in the beginning when you're caught, there's no hiding.
Right, you're like in shock that he knew exactly how many days.
He knew exactly, and when
or how long you learned.
Or so, like in the beginning when I used to try to, you came into Yitzchak and he says, so how is Yidav Mincha with a minion today? I said, yeah. So he says, what do you mean? You came in after Ashrei and you left before Leinu. So which part of minion were you there for?
Right.
I said, Kedusha. So he says, he smiled and he says, all right, but at least, it's like when you come and you keep telling your kids, don't take from the candy, and every time you come in, you didn't catch him with his hand in, but the cookies are all over, It's the same thing. So Baruch Hashem, for me, it became, a lot of the things is second nature. The things that we saw is tremendous.
Well, what you see, in other words, obviously he knows it.
I mean, he knows
He's
it.
getting information from Shemayim. It means Hashem knows it.
Yeah, Avadai. I mean,
Right.
it's funny you say that because I once was helping out in the office. I don't know if you were in or out, or I was covering for you. But there was an Israeli. He was borderline. He was officially from. He was in contracting. He came in. He was crying for Parnasa, and he was talking to me. So how do I know he was in contracting? Because he was talking to me when he was in the. I do electrical work.
Right.
So he was talking to me when he was in the waiting room. We have to try to appease people to keep them calm and sane.
Right.
So we try to make small talk, and he was, you're okay. He's telling me all his fun stuff of business and how things are going great. And everything like that, and I was telling him I do electric and everything, so he got talking to me. So I remember that he was complaining about Parnasa. And Rabbi Yitzchak turned to me and he says, Shabbos. He says, what do you mean? I'm keeping Shabbos. He says, yeah. He says, yeah, you're having a Shabbos Suda? He says, yeah, we're sitting at the table. And he says, yeah, and the iPod's under the table.
Right.
So the guy had to be moida. I mean, there was no, it was clear. He was telling him what he was doing at the house.
Right.
When Shabbos officially he says he was doing.
Right.
So I was in the room at the time. Rabbi Yitzchak says, you think you're not fooling me. I'm a fly on the wall. HaKadosh Baruch Hu sees everything.
Right.
I see what I have to see in order to help you change. If you're makabel to be changed, you'll see Yeshua. If not, not. And that's what I found a lot from when I had this chus of helping out in the office and I was bringing in people. More, I don't know if 9 out of 10, actually 8 out of 10 would be honest about it, but a lot of the things that they come back with, or negative feedback that they'll say, is because they weren't willing to listen to the truth.
They couldn't accept
it. Meaning to say, you go ahead and you want Rabbi Yitzchak to come in and swoop the day, and you have to sit back and just, Rebbe, send me the lotto numbers. I want to make a mega. I want to have no problems. I want to have no. Why? That's not always the way. What are you supposed to do? What happens after you win the lotto? How does your life change?
Right.
Are you a change? So you have to change. People don't want to do the work. They want Rebbe to do the work for them, and then they should take the credit for it. Because we're not going to go into the whole conversation whether or not they'll give them the credit after it happens.
Sometimes, yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah,
they
most
forget
of the
about
time
you.
not. Right.
Yeah, right.